Yeah, hi. I've watched a documentary on HBO about superheroes, and I really got fired up for it. And yeah, I'm a student here, and a little bit about myself is I'm an artist and a martial artist. So I've been doing Taekwondo for over 10 years, since I was 10. So, and I'm 23 now. And I want to join like a group around here that's close by and become like a real life superhero. So like, I just want to know like any suggestions or advice you want to give me since.
Well, that Crimson store right here, there is an Empire brand. You can get in touch with them through Mr. Xtreme and sign up.
Yeah, just get a card from me, madam.
Or you guys can just approach us. More than one person has said they're in this area, want to do this. We have no place to go after this. Just come up to us and talk to us.
All right. Yeah.
You see 7 personal references and a credit check. That's
yeah. Well, I see a lot of homeless people a lot, and I always try to give them $1 or $5 or $10 or whatever I have on me. And I remember one time I went to this outreach that was by my church. It's called Night Strike, and it's out in Pomona. And I've been there for like a year and a half, just serving the homeless and talking with them and sharing my faith and a little bit about myself and hearing their testimonies and stories. And I even gave my sweater to this one girl in 30-degree weather. Just took it off of my back and just gave it to her. It was pretty nice of me, but I want to do more though. I want to really actually protect people from violent crimes and things like that.
Well, you'll have an opportunity for that. But if I can make a suggestion, and I'm not trying to lecture to you or anything like that, the whole sweater thing is like awesome, you know. Big hand right there. But the money thing. I'm not going to give you the talk about how they only spend it on drugs and alcohol because that's insulting the people who are homeless because they lost their job, not because they have a problem. But there is a growing group of people who have homes, who have jobs and cars, who put charcoal on their faces and dirty clothes on and beg for money. The best way to find somebody's homeless is offer them food, and if they take it, yeah, they're probably actually homeless. And they start yelling at you like, I asked for apples, I asked for money. Chances are that person probably has a home to go to.
Yeah, thank you.
I did have something to add to that.
Yeah.
One thing that is very important that you do is you do try to connect with the homeless population. They are out there and they are people just like everyone else. And it makes a big difference in those people's lives just to actually get down and talk with them and connect with them. It's not just handing them a bag of food because truthfully, they need to talk to someone. There's a gentleman by the name of Thanatos. He's 63 years old and he patrols up in Canada. And it's one of the things he does in his community is he knows all of the homeless people out there. And he knows them by name, they know who he is, and he has a personal connection with those people. And it's a deeper help than even just giving them food or water once, because you're actually there for them when they need that personal connection.
Well, I actually have genuine compassion for homeless people because my dad could have been one of them. He's a Vietnam War veteran. And also, if it wasn't for my mom, he probably would have been homeless and I wouldn't even know that was my dad. So like I totally feel like, I could have been homeless too, or like I always put myself in their situations and think, how would I look at it, if I see a girl just homeless and like, I'd want to invite her to my house, just to let her stay and get her back up on her feet. Yeah. Well, that's all about what I'm going to say, so thank you.
I won't lie, you actually have a really great mindset. You get some people once in a while to think that this is all about, fighting ninja robots and blah, blah, blah. But, no, I won't lie, I patrol with you.
All right. Thank you.
It is 1:41. I know our event ends at 1:50, so we probably have time for one or two more questions if anyone else has a question.
Don't be shy, even if there are some questions.
Ask anything you want. Anything you want.
about the documentary. I'm not saying that you guys aren't cool enough to talk about, but the documentary, they show a lot of other vigilant superheroes. And I just wanted to know if you guys are connected with any of them. Because you talked about the guy in Canada, like you were speaking of. And I know that there was a guy in like Louisiana or something like that who just got a whopping search.
We do have big connections with a lot of the community. We talk to a lot of them through standard social networks like Twitter and Facebook. We also have forums online where we communicate. Last July, we had a group of 32 superheroes get together in San Diego, and we did a big homeless outreach. In a matter of like an hour, we helped over 600 people. Like, we all got together and brought stuff to the thing, and we called it Hope. And it is going to be an annual event, and it's something that we try to do to bring them together. We have people who have met different teams in different areas. We've all met different heroes at different times, and we do try to connect with them because, truthfully, they're from all over the country and all over the world. It's a growing community, and it's big for us to stay connected with them because we're a big network, and the only way that we can help as many people as possible is to be connected. You can't do that much as one person. You can help, but the more people you get behind you, the more you can do on a big scale.
Thank you. And lastly, inspiration for your costume or costume.
I guess the short answer. Which you want first, the short or the long?
I only got 8 minutes left, so I figured it's short.
Okay, short answer. Ultimately, I think I try to recreate like a modern day, like Altair or Ezio, if anyone's familiar with them from Assassin's Creed. I just really like that mysterious, like warrior kind of look. So I think that's really just what I tried to create. It wasn't intentional. Like I didn't go out and seek this body armor. I found it, and I'm like, oh, that would make such cool armor. And I got it, and I made it, and the hoodie was, I think, the most direct inspiration from that, because they wear like a cowl, and the hoodie was a modern-day cowl, so I decided to go with that, and I figured I'd rather have red than white, since it doesn't get as dirty as easily, and I wanted a little bit of color that made me stand out and not look like an all-black ninja terrorist.
The inspiration behind my costume is back in the 20s and that era. People helped people just because that's what you did. It wasn't abnormal to help somebody out. So I took the feel from that era and I brought that into my costume because truthfully that's what I want to like show people is that it's not abnormal to help somebody. We should be willing to do that anyway. So I brought together a look that is from the 20s-ish era and tried to make that my personification.
I just want to make sure. Honestly, with mine, I didn't really think about it. Like, I think I'm in the same boat as you. I didn't realize it until later. Most of the stuff I just did for aesthetics and then also protection too. But then I looked at my emblem and I'm like, wait, and that looks a lot like that, man. I think that might be it. Yeah.
I don't really have an inspiration. I just got tired of not doing anything, found these guys online, and at one point just threw open my closet and started throwing stuff on, and yeah, that's about it.